Come on. All right, we're live here. Alrighty, let's experiment something here. See how this goes. I am going to be probably arguably the only person in all of America live streaming something like this for a Division III postseason game, working with like multiple tabs here on laptop because for some weird reason ESPN decided it was going to be idiotic and not load on the phone or anything else. One more reason why ESPN is a joke and not good at anything anymore. But anyways, UWL is traveling up to St. John's, Minnesota, in the second round of the NCAA playoffs. It looks like we're about to have the kickoff, but the ball fell off the tee from the wind here. Also, somebody tell the NFL that the NCAA has a real kickoff. And when I say real kickoff, I mean they let them line up and boot it for all their worth. They just boot the damn thing. So we're about to see what happens. All right, and the kick is up. It looks like lacrosse is going to be the ones receiving wearing their black helmets, white jerseys, and black pants. Let's see. We'll see what happens here. Bear with me. I do not know hardly any of these players on the rosters or anything. I am just rolling with it to give you guys an idea of what's going on. For those of us who do not have ESPN Plus or friends generous enough to let us use their password for stuff like this. So this is how everyone can know. And if I looks like Austin Center hands it off to the running back. And it gets about 2, maybe 3 yards before the St. John's defense stops him. Okay, maroon helmet, not black helmet. That camera angle, you can't really tell. But let's see here. It looks like Haas handed it off to Gabe Lynch before getting brought down after a moderate game. Oh, sweet. I can actually do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. That actually works perfect. I got multiple things up. Here we go, boys. There we go. That'll work perfectly. Now I can actually see everything. Switch this bad boy over. Okay, we'll have this come over here. Still don't know what I'm doing, but bear with me. Yes. No. Skip the YouTube thing over here. It's all in one. There we go. Oh, Haas under center throws it incomplete. There is laundry on the ground. That is probably going to be defensive pass interference. He was looking for his receiver. And it did not quite go the way they were hoping. Let's shrink this down a bit. I don't really need to see me as much. I just need to see the comments. Here we go. Here we go. We're golden. And yep, there it is. Looks like it was a defensive pass interference. Yeah, that was the coverage would have been beat otherwise. So now the Eagles, they have the ball up around midfield on the big helmet around the 50-yard line. Looks like they are on their own 48 here. Let's see what happens as their Haas is in shotgun formation. Zone, look, running, trying to make something happen. Makes sense to play outside of the pocket. Throws a dart. And it's going to be incomplete. Second down. So we got 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. Again, I only know the name of the quarterback and their starting running back because I'm in a classroom with the running back. Everyone else is kind of just, I'll go from there. Yeah, second down and 10 here for the Eagles. Took they hand it off to the running back. Can't tell if it's slinch or not, but he powers his way for 89 yards. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 8. So the Eagles, it's going to be a third and manageable here. So far, UWL's offense come out guns blazing and just marching at will on St. John's defense. St. John's is one of the few undefeated teams left in Division III football, so we'll see what happens here. Like the Eagles are in the I formation. And up to the running back, and does he have the first down? Does he get the first down here? ESPN is spazzing out. Yep, he got the first down. He got that first down. First and 10 Eagles. We'll see what happens here now as they are officially under center again for this Haas leading the Eagles offense. Got some motion. Hands it off to the running back again. He's got room. He makes a hole. That's a big gain. They are inside the St. John's 30. That was a huge run up the middle for the Eagles. I wish I could tell you the names on these rosters, but I don't have all that with me. Yes, I'm drinking a beer during college football. This game cannot be any worse than the Wisconsin Badgers have been. First and 10 at St. John's 28. They hand it off. Looks like the running back gets him to the 25-yard line. So far, so good for the Eagles. It's a gain of 3. Second down and 7 here. Looks like the Eagles, they're going to do Mike McCarthy's 5 wide, let it fly. 5 receivers, High standing back there by himself. He's running for it. Breaks free, throws it. It's caught for completion, but there is laundry on the ground. Did he pass the line of scrimmage? Did he get past that line of scrimmage? And if so, that is going to be arguably a momentum killer for the Eagles. The officials are sitting around there talking. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it's an illegal forward pass. That's an illegal forward pass. Third down. He went past the line of scrimmage. It was a nice play on that, but that's all one pass. Now it's going to be, according to the graphic here on ESPN, it's still second down and 7. I can't really tell though. Oh, yeah, they mark it as third down and 11. So the Eagles are now backwards behind the chains. It's third and long here. Shotgun formation, Haas under center. Under siege, running backwards. He's bound to the 45. He still throws a dart, and it is intercepted. St. John's defense comes up with the interception. The Eagles lose all momentum there. St. John's is going to be taking over here after a brutal interception and offensive line play that fell apart. On that play, it looked like he was trying to squeeze it to his. All right, it looks like he's trying to squeeze the ball to Jack Studer in double coverage, and that did not work out at all. St. John's is now taking over at their own 20-yard line after the interception. Let's see what the Eagles defense can do. They run a screen, and the Eagles are all over that. He gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Bring up second down and 10 here at the 20. It's going to be a second down here. That interception was brutal to watch. So now Eagle fans hoping that the defense can stop. I will pull up the score of the Platteville game later, but right now, here we go. We got some action under center. St. John's throws it. It's about a gain of 8 or 9 to bring up 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. We'll see what the official marking is here. It's going to be a gain of 8 for 3rd and 2. The Eagles hoping to try and stuff St. John's here after an early interception by Haas. We'll see. Looks like they're gonna blitz and bring it all. St. John's loading the offense line. They do a screen pass. He's got blockers. He got enough for the first down. About a gain of 3 or 4. 3rd down defense has not exactly been UWL's specialty this season. At one point, they were ranked, I think it was, I'm not going to say the exact number right now. I don't know how many D3 schools there are, but I know there was like a 2 in front of the other. They were like 200 and something. They're like almost 171st or something, 200 something. I don't know. They're a deep pass, and it's broken up. St. John's tried going deep, but I think the pass got broken up by the Eagles defense. You're not going to have second down and 10. This looks like a game where you got two high-powered offenses and defenses that just try and hold down the fort. And the coverage was beat. The DB just did his job as they were going down, knocking it away. But the throw was right on the money in the breadbasket. So we got second down and 10 here for St. John's. We'll see how they respond from that in the I formation. They hand it off to their running back, and he is stuffed after about 1, maybe 2 yards. Looks like they're going to say it was a gain of 1. And it is. It's now 3rd down and 9. We'll see how the Eagles respond to a 3rd and 9 here. Of course, later we probably will recap deeper into this on the podcast later with some of my friends that know more about the team. Here it is under center. St. John's, their quarterback under siege, throws it up and complete. Had to get rid of it before he got sacked. And his receiver, as he's going up, that's Carter was tipped, and he's lucky the Eagles defender was a couple of steps away from the ball. Others that could have been trouble for St. John's. The Eagles held him to a punt after that interception here. We'll see what happens. This is more entertaining than the Chicago Bears, who just fired their coach when he was in front of the media. And the kick is up. And it's out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like it went out of bounds. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag on? They threw a flag about where the ball went out of bounds. What could it be? Let's see what they say. Hopefully I do not get in trouble for this. Okay, there is no penalty on the play. I was going to say, where was the flag? But there was none. Well, here, so UWL has the ball at their own 32-yard line. Low snap, gets the screen off, and he's going to be brought down around the 36, 37-yard line, somewhere in that range. See what the marking is. He got to the 37. It was a gain of 4, so anyway, second down and 6. I will not try to do the math that quick. Eagles shotgun formation with some movement. Snap. They hand it off to the running back. He's got a hole. He gets the first. He easily has the first down as the Eagles get around the 40. They're at the 44-yard line and flying once again. This team, everyone always talks. Everyone on campus is talking about the wide receiver in the pass game. Everything I'm seeing here looks like they're a run-first offense, which is usually good this time of year. It's like they're in the T. That's not T formation. That's the I formation. Hand off to the running back again, and he's down after 1. So it's going to be second down and 9. It's going to be interesting to see how they can get something going. Second down and 9 at the 44-yard line. We got about 6-10. We are at the 6-minute mark in the first quarter here, roughly. We'll see what happens now. As the Eagles, once again, they're back in their I formation. So they have some movement. Lower snap, pass. Runs like QB draw. He's got room. It's to the 50, the 45, and down, and dives down to side. All right, give himself up. They are once again in St. John's territory. Looked like he was trying to throw, but there's no one open, so he tucked the ball and ran and got them a huge chunk play. Where it is now first and 10 UWL at St. John's 42-yard line. Here they are, shotgun formation. It's a QB keeper once again. He breaks free. He's brought down after shoestring tackle up to 35. In other words, he had some green grass to go there. I really hate this artificial turf where it goes every 5 yards. Dark green, light green, dark green, light green. Just use real grass, please. Real grass is what football and baseball are meant to be played on. Here it is, the 4:40 mark in the first quarter. Second down and 3. So movement. Take the handoff. They get the screen. They got the first down and then some with some ease at St. John's 30. There it goes. And yep, it is officially right at the 30-yard line. We will see what happens here now. Also, in the world of Division I college football, Michigan is beating Ohio State 7-3 in a game. Here it is. UWL fixed handoff, some play action, Ross under siege, and he is sacked. No one got open. He tried to make a play running out of there and was brought down by the defenders. That did not look good at all. That was some interesting offensive line play. So we now have second down and 12. The Eagles set back behind the sticks on what only for a loss of 2 on what could have been a lot worse. We have some motion by their tight end. Big handoff and another screen incomplete. It is now third down and 12. We'll see what the Eagles can do here on a 3rd and 12. This should be an interesting one. Here it is, 3rd and 12. Looks like they're still waiting for the play. Play clock is down to 14. We have 10 seconds to go on the play clock. UWL just now getting some. We have a Chicago Bears situation on our hands here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gets it off with 1 second. Pass. Lets it rip downfield, and it's caught. But there's Mondre on the ground. If the play stands without a hold or anything, it will be Eagles ball in the red zone. Let's see what the play is. Yeah, it's a holding on the offense. There, replay a third down. Now third and forever. It's going to become third and forever. That is now third and 22. This has also been another problem for the Eagles all year is when they get some things going good, they well, make some mistakes like that. Motion, shotgun formation, stepping up. He runs, he's running, gets brought down back around where the original line of scrimmage would have been at the 30 after another shoestring tackle. Is at the 31-yard line. We'll see what Coach Janice wants to do here. Does he keep the offense on the field or does he send the kicking unit out for a mile-long field goal? Looks like he's keeping the offense out here. He's got 17 seconds on the play clock. Clock is running. The offense staying on the field. It's 4th and 11 here. It's now 4th down 11. The snap is off. They're going for it. Pass under center. Breaks one play. He's running. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Did he get the first down or not? Or is he short? It looks like he's going to be short. He did everything he could think of to try and get away, but he's short. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Once again, St. John's defense holds as they get the ball up at their own 22-yard line now. So the Eagles' first two possessions was an interception and turnover on downs. They do the old Aaron Rodgers toss it to the wide receiver reverse pass. And that gets St. John's to around the 30. It's a big gain of 8 to where it's going to be second. Oh, it's a gain of 9. It's second down and 1. So far, this game has been dominated by the defenses here. We got a minute 40 here in the first quarter. So we'll see what's going to happen here. St. John's quarterback's on himself. Play up. Throws it. Shooter goes airborne, gets it. Brought down. Plenty of room for the first down. Got the clock running here. St. John's is moving. They look like they're running a hurry up trying to score before the end of the quarter. He unloads it downfield, caught wide open, 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackles, 3 missed tackles, and they are inside the Eagles' red zone at the 14-yard line with 3 missed tackles later. This one's looking like it's becoming a struggle. Yeah, 1 defender missed, 2 defenders missed, 3, and then finally brought down. They look like quarterbacks trying to take shots, running back, just threw it. Did his receiver catch that when he threw it away? Nope, out of bounds. That would have been an impressive play if he came up with that ball. Well, they said he did. He was just out of bounds. So it was impressive. That was an impressive play by the wide receiver. Okay, it's at the Eagles' 16-yard line. The 17-yard line, not the 16. But they're still inside the red zone. Second down and 10. St. John's once again. Quarterback standing on his own. They're starting. Lets it fly deep and incomplete. His receiver has dropped the ball. It's now 3rd and 10 from the Eagles' 17-yard line with 27 seconds here in the first quarter. That was a That could have that probably could have been defensive pass interference after looking at the replay. The Eagles defender was wrapped around hugging the man before he even got brought down, before he was even trying to make the catch and tackling him as the ball was going past. So, arguably, that could have been defensive pass interference. The Eagles caught it right there. Once again, St. John's QB under center by himself. And he is, after escaping his field goal, brought down for a sack. The Eagles held them to probably a field goal try. Yeah, the DB blitz worked. He went unscathed past him, slowed down, caught time for the rest of the linemen were able to help him bring the guy down. It is now 4th down, and the officials are having a meeting. And right now in the first quarter, Wartburg is leading UW Platteville 3-0, as they are continuously showing us those scores. Number 7 Platteville is currently losing to number 11 Wartburg 3-0. We will casually keep tabs on that because that is the other school following up the WIEC that is playing right now in the postseason. But another scores around the D3 playoffs we have it. Gilbert is losing to Susquehanna 28-7. Bethel is losing to Lake Forest 7-0. Mount Union is destroying John Carroll 28-7. And the scores are gone. It took too long. I'm sure you can see here. This game is the only one right now that is scoreless. But that is pending this field goal try. St. John's is lining up for the field goal try here. The kick is up. And it is through the uprights and good, but ESPN really needs to work on some things. We couldn't tell the kick was up until after they showed. Wow, the Eagles defender dang near got around the corner to block that, which would have been impressive. But ESPN, you really do need to work on some things here, guys. When I'm watching the field goal, I want to see the ball before the refs are indicating it was good. I want to see the play. Now they're showing me the field. No one on it. Oh, ESPN. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know what ESPN is doing here, but it looks like they could have put the score graphic up for us when they're doing that. So they're showing me empty field at the 50-yard line. Anyways, I would have to say the NCAA here, even for this D3 I'm watching, they have the kickoff right. The NFL does not. This whole dynamic kickoff thing the NFL does is a joke. It doesn't work. And you sure do not have to declare the onside kick before you do it because an onside kick is obvious. When you're stacking up the box, it's obvious you're doing onside. Well, anyways, let's see what St. John's does start off the second quarter here. Kick is up. UWL calling for the fair catch. So the Eagles are going to be starting their third drop position of the game at their own. Let's see, what did they mark? Yeah, in the first quarter, UWL has 90 total yards, St. John's 68, 9 passing yards, St. John's 73, 81 of their yards came on the ground, St. John's the -5. UWL has 6 first downs, St. John's 3. The only difference is UWL is losing not just on the scoreboard, but turnover battle with their one interception. They're winning time of possession and everything else. Snap is there. They hand it off to their running back once again. But a gain of a handful. According to YouTube, my chat keeps popping in and out, in and out. And this is just wonderful. Also, someone tell the NFL this is how football is supposed to be, where after 30 minutes, we're already in the second quarter and moving. We're not 30 minutes in and not even halfway through the first quarter. All right, we'll see what happens here. They stay under center, shotgun formation. Last fake handoff. Another wide receiver screen. Eventually, here, Janice is going to have to start taking some shots down the field. You can't just keep doing this dink and dunk. Granted, you have to keep trying to keep another powerful offense off the field, but the dink and dunk screen passes and out routes will only work for so long, even if you are getting gains of 8 on those. Michigan and Ohio State are beating up on each other, and Michigan miraculously has a 7-point lead. Let's see, pass, shot, throws it up to one broken tackle before being brought down around the 50-yard line at midfield. That's a first down for the Eagles. That was a beautiful failed catch and run. After breaking one tackle and then being brought down. The Eagles, they're getting something going again. They're going to have their pass game show up a little more here. While the run game is great, you're going to have to get something going here soon. And via the air, too, if they want a chance here beating St. John's today. There's another wide receiver screen, and he goes down. He's down for a loss of 1 after tripping on his own feet here. Pretty soon, these wide receiver screens aren't going to work, as we saw there. Wide receiver screens cannot be. Wait, I'm going to say it. I think I know why Janice is running all these wide receiver screens. He's a Chicago Bears fan like me, and all we do is the screen pass and run the ball. They pitch it off to the running back. He makes the moves, and they're officially once again at St. John's side of the 50 at St. John's 46, 45-yard line. They're at St. John's 46. Is now third down and 5. So it's going to be a pickup of 6 for the Eagles running back. Which one it is, I could not tell you right now. Because I cannot really see the numbers from the camera angle ESPN is giving us. Here it is. Once again, they're lined up shotgun formation. St. John's bringing the blitz. Haas running. He's having the run. And he is brought down. And it's looking like the Eagles are going to once again have to punt. It is 4th down and 5, and the punting unit is coming out once again. So far this game, the Eagles' offensive line has just been getting absolutely dominated in the trenches by St. John's. They're going for it on 4th down and 4 in midfield, and it's looking like they're saying there's a timeout called by St. John's. This is how you know it's playoff football. The Eagles are already 1 for 1 on 4th down tries today. Let's see what they screw up here in this time. By the way, 30 seconds ago in the first half, Ohio State scored a touchdown on Michigan. It would be funny if Michigan still somehow beat Ohio State, even with next to nothing left in their roster the last few years. So we'll see what Coach Janice has planned here on this 4th and 4. Will he keep the offense out there, or is he going to send the punting team out? And ESPN's camera crews really need to do a better job here. So I think a 5-year-old with a camera can do better than this. Holy crap! The Eagles keeping their offense out there. They're in shotgun formation. Got some motion. Are they just going to do it? Are they trying the old art? Looks like they're just trying the. Nope, that's the quarterback. Oh, yeah. He had the quarterback back up and do the old Tom Brady pooch punt. Where'd that ball go? Touchback, it looks like. So it is a touch. It's going to be a touchback as they had the old pooch punt thing. I can't. Wow, that is impressive. They downed it at the 2-yard line. So St. John's, if they want to score, it's going to have to try and go 98 yards down the field. It is doable. Once again, this is where I wish ESPN's camera crews were better. They hand it out to the running back. He's going way outside, and he gets to about the 6 or 7-yard line, maybe the 8. We'll see where the official spotting is. And it is now 2nd down and 4 at their own 8-yard line. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Yeah, that'd be about right. Because gain 6 from 2, put it 8. St. John's quarterback standing by himself. Saunderson throws it off quick and brought down right away, but there's plenty of room for a 1st down. So far, this Eagles defense, they've held when they had to, but you also cannot leave a wide receiver wide open. So it is now 1st down and 10. St. John's has the ball at their own 14-yard line. They started this drive at their 2. They now have some room to use whoever they want in their playbook. UWL showing blitz. Quarterback throws a deep ball. He gets it to the 30. Talk for completion and brought down. But St. John's has already moved the ball 28 yards in 3 plays. The Eagles are going to have to do something if they want an answer here. Here's 31 here. They spotted at the 31-yard line. St. John's has moved the ball 29 yards in 4 plays. 4 plays. Eagles defense lining up. Here it is. Looks like they're showing blitz again. They got him to jump. Here is the running back. He breaks free. He's got some room. He brought the ball is loose out of bounds. But there is also laundry on the ground because the Eagles, it looks like they did jump. So here it is once again with neutral zone infraction. The penalty is clearly going to be declined to keep that big chunk played by the running back. And just like that, St. John's offense is just marching down the field at will against UWL's defense once again. Let's see what they do. St. John's under center. The quarterback taking a shot deep. And all the time broken up. It was broken up by the Eagles defender. There is laundry on the ground. If that's a pass interference, it's over 15-yarder, unlike what the NFL would be. But it's still another costly penalty if the Eagles did that. Yeah, that's going to be pass interference on the defense to get covered speed. Yep, defensive pass interference. St. John's old line, they're giving their QB all the time in the world. Yeah, he can't do that. You can't manhandle a guy to get the ball to beat him. So there's another 15 yards they've given St. John's. This drive, St. John's started at their own 2. They are now at the Eagles' 41-yard line. This is a high-powered offense here. We'll see what happens. They have to hand the ball off to the running back. And he is brought down by like 80% of the Eagles' defense on that one. But still got a gain of 3 or 4. It's officially marked as a gain of 4, second down and 6 here. We'll see what they have them do. Looks like they're in the I formation here. This has been a very pass-heavy offense on this drive. They fake the handoff, quarterback throws it deep. It's in and out of his receiver's hands. I don't know why the defender's acting as if he broke it up, but the defender just the coverage was burnt. Like he was burnt. Yeah, he got burned on that play. If the receiver holds on to the ball, that's first and 10 inside the red zone again. So we'll see what happens. There's now third down and 6 against one of the worst third down defenses in America. Like, I'm not kidding you. UWL has arguably got one of the worst third down defenses in America. Here it is. Under center zone. Throws it up. Incomplete, airmailed everyone in sight. It's now fourth down. The Eagles, they bent on that one, but they didn't break. Depending on what happens here. Does St. John send out the punting unit, or do they try and go for it to try and get themselves more breathing room against the Eagles? Looks like they are going to try and go for it here as the quarterback's under center by himself. They got all 5 receivers out there wide. Quarterback, he's got all the time in the world. He throws it. He goes deep. Incomplete. It is incomplete. The receiver is falling down. St. John's wanted the pass interference, but this time around there was no penalty there. That's St. John's offensive line has been buying their quarterback all the time you could ask for, and then some so far today. But the Eagles defense was able to hold it to a turn down and get the ball back at their own 37-yard line. So we'll see if the Eagles can respond. It's still only 3-0 here in the second quarter. Us looking. Goes downfield, and he airmailed everyone by 15 yards. That was arguably one of the only. Well, actually, there's no argument about that. One of the few times today the Eagles try and go downfield and take a deep shot. It is now second down and 10. The Eagle with 7:29 here in the first half. We will see what UWL has. I wouldn't read the comments, but there is nothing here. Quarterback throws it, dropped, incomplete. He tried to get to his running back on a screen pass before he got obliterated. amount of screen passes I've seen today is absurd. If I want to watch screen passes, I will watch the Bears. And believe me, I had to watch them twice in 1 week. It was a tough week. Here it is. The Eagles shotgun formation under center. The quarterback unloads downfield, in and out of the hands of two receivers and two defenders. So got through four different people's hands and it's 4th down and 10. And once again, out comes the punting unit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's lucky that didn't get picked. It went off the receivers, off the defensive back's numbers, in, and then the receiver pulls a Darnell Mooney and watches it go right off his jersey numbers and onto the ground. That was incredibly sad. Here comes the punting unit. The kick is up once again. There we go backwards. Sky high kick, and it looked like there was a fair catch. Kalai's having to go back and get it. So they have it around. They will have it at their own 16-yard line here. Oh, and here it is still in the first quarter. UW Platteville still trails Wartburg 3-0. Hobart Susquehanna is leading Hobart 28-7. Lake Forest leads Bethel 14-10. Mount Union leads John Burrow 28-7. Cortland was winning their game 14-6. Anyways, they did a pitch to the running back, and he got another solid game so far in this first half. St. John's offensive line has been dominating the Eagles' defensive front. And the Eagles' offensive line has been, well, they probably shouldn't have been watching so much Chicago Bears because that's the easiest way that I can describe it is so far the Eagles' defense has been looking like the Bears' defense is solid, but the Eagles' offensive line look like the Bears' O-line. St. John's under siege. He gets away from Lucas to play up runs a first down. As once again, the Eagles' defense, they had the sack. The defensive unit, they in and out of the hands of the linebacker. He gets away, throws it to his open screen pass guy, and it's a first down for St. John's. Oh man, that looked like the Packers there for everyone you get through. All right, St. John's. Looks like they have an I formation, and there's a timeout called. Penalty? Is it false start? Yeah, we got a cha-cha. It's a false start. False start. That'll move them back 5 more yards. Winter hat, everything in your shop here. There we go. Let's see here. They fake the handoff with some play action. St. John's quarterback's right. He's got all the green grass he wants. After getting a 5 or 6, will go down. Unlike Caleb Williams, he actually slides so the defense won't obliterate his knees. It's now 2nd down and 9. Looks like the Eagles are switching out their entire defensive front. All right, we'll see what they have going on here. Again, I can't read the chat when they're there. They get it off to the running back, St. John's running back. Tackle, and that is a huge play as he gets it inside Eagles territory on the Eagles side of the 50. And UWL's defense is a struggle. That has been their weak point all year. That defense has been their weak point all season. It is now at the 48-yard line. I, once again, am probably the only person in all of America doing this for a D3 playoff game. That running play goes out of nowhere. Is Vanderbilt actually beating Tennessee? There's no way Vanderbilt's beating Tennessee. No, actually not. Or they were. Wow. Vanderbilt is actually fighting Tennessee. That's impressive. All right, here it is. Shotgun formation for St. John. Their quarterback. Who's here? He got clocked the second he got that ball. But to bring up third down, I don't know what I'm supposed to think. We all know UWL does not have the strongest third down defense in the world. That 171st ranked third down defense at one point in the year is a problem. It is third down and 5. See what happens here. Yeah, there's that third down defense. That's the first down and then some. That third down defense is a problem. Like, that is the ultimate problem. There it is, St. John's quarterback. Yeah, he's out and running. He gets brought down after the game. Yeah, it's second and 10, so maybe we did get back to the last scrimmage. Oh, yeah, they gave him the game. So it's now second down and 1. The Eagles' offense has been sitting on the bench 90% of the snap as it looks like we're going to go cash makes the 2-minute warning here. St. John's having the ball once again, and they are once again marching down the field. Oh, Texas Tech is scoring. Let's see. What group is Pat Wilton, I think? Cortland Handicap 14-6. Arden Simmons, UMHB. It's 14-7 UMHB. Hope is beating Aurora 35-14. North Central is beating Worth 21-3. Mount Union is leading Grab 28-7 on Calcuro. Lake Forest is leading Bethel still 14-10. And Susquehanna is beating Hobart 28-7. So far, it's not looking like a very good day for the WIAC as a whole. That's really the first time I got through all of those scores. It took 2-minute warning to pull it off. It took 2-minute warning for that. Yeah. St. John's here is moving down the field. See what they do. Odds are they're going to be running their 2-minute offense here. They're going to have more points before the half. Here's the center. They run a wide receiver screen. And that wide receiver screen got about. Let's see what we get on that one. It's third down and 8. It's really good yard. So you're in that far out of bounds with the momentum now. Okay. So it's now third down and 8 with a minute 54. Understand? So you have to fly, and it is caught. It's caught. He caught it for a first down. That was some refs are saying out of bounds. Let's see. What's the replay? He went out of bounds. He's in bounds. It, it looked like he's in bounds because in football, one butt cheek is the same as one is a foot. So if his butt cheek hit the ground in bounds, it's a catch. It's looking like they're saying it's fourth down to 8. There's no instant replays in Division III, but wow. When they showed the replay on my screen here, he held on to that thing. He went inbounds. He was holding on to it inbounds, but for one ref spotted it saying he went out of bounds. Are they having a discussion about this? What's up? What's up? The refs are not meeting. Because that, let's see. There's one ref literally the ref that said it was caught was staring at it, watching him. Yeah, it looks like he's inbounds and slid out. If this is an incompletion saying he was out of bounds, the Eagles would have got the ultimate break there. But if this, I don't know if it's going to be that fortunate. Like they're not distracted, they're explaining some things to the coaching. See what happens here. It's looking like the Eagles caught one ultimate break there because that. Wow. Wow. Well, it's inside 2 minutes, so you can't challenge it. But in the NFL, either. Damn. That would be one where the booth would have been reviewing it in the NFL. All right. 5-5, let 4th down and 8. See what the Eagles defense can do here. Okay, guys, this is worse than the NBA and basketball. Stop calling timeouts and just play ball. You know what's so beautiful about baseball? You can't call a timeout on that. You keep playing. After something like that happens, we keep going on the ball field. We don't just, oh, I'm going to call timeout now to discuss things. After the refs just gave us a free timeout to discuss things and they were trying to figure out their mistake. I'll just say this. That's the one thing about football coaches that makes me mad, no matter the level. The refs discovered, gather to go discuss if there was a completion or not. You have 2 minutes essentially of real time, not football time, to figure out what you're going to do. You come back from that, and then you turn around and go, time out. I want more time to talk about it. When you had how long? That is the dumbest thing a coach can do. And whichever coach did that after having that long to figure it out should be fired for that because the refs gave you like 5 minutes when they were discussing it. To figure out what you want to do, you still call timeout to figure it out. All right. John's going to fly, let it fly. You let it fly. This one is incomplete. There's an incompletion. And a turnover on bounds. But I stand firm on whoever the coach was that called timeout. The refs gave you that long to figure out what you want to do. But you should be fired because it means you don't know how to handle the damn clock. So there's UWL's coach that called timeout after having 5 minutes of actual time to figure out what he wanted to do and then called timeout. You're fired because you can't manage the damn clock. For St. John's, you're also fired because you can't manage the clock. Eberflus got fired for mismanaging the clock. So can you at the defense. I'm not calling for him to get fired because, well, I hate to do that, but that was clock mismanagement at its finest. Eagles under center, and he's sacked. Once again, that offensive line just got ran through like a bunch of Swiss cheese. This offensive line has been really bad. It was now second down and 14. Eagles, I don't know why they're not trying to do some hurry up. They're not doing the ball in the second half. You're going to need to score here, guys. You are going to need to score here if you want to stay in this game. QB's running for his life. He's going backwards. Still got red jersey in his face. It's out of bounds. He might have gotten a couple back on that, but once again, it's third and forever. Eagles offense not got jack squat going. They did not get jack wagon going. It is third down 7. The fact that he got that much out of that is impressive. So we got a gain of 7. But we still have third and long. With 51 seconds to go and absolutely zero urgency out of the Eagles offense. And they're keeping running backwards and throwing it off the head of the St. John's sideline. That is now 4th down 7 with the worst. It's a playoff game, and you got a team out here playing with zero urgency. Why? Why? Where's the urgency to care? And someone should really fire this ESPN camera crew. Obviously, they're going to punt it. So who do we think has more yards today? The Eagles quarterback or the punter? As St. John's is going to get the ball back after breaking a few tackles and being at their own, starting this half at their own like 17-yard line. I won't be surprised if they just nail it on the half. But this has been a very, very rough start to the game for the Eagles. Not St. John's. What even is St. John's? But either way, well, they're not going to do that. Why let us fly? He gets to help his own. Does this Eagles defense even try? Like, are they even trying anymore? This is like the worst. How is this defense a playoff team? Like, how are they a playoff team? Everything I'm seeing here right now is having me ask, how are you a playoff team? And they got out of bounds after the timeout. Once again, St. John's, he's dancing around, gets it off to another unfair, but they're already, they get him out of bounds. They keep running down out of bounds. I'm surprised that the yellow handkerchief didn't come out on that play. He got hit out of bounds. He is like way in the white as he got hit. How did he not get fired? How did he not get penalized for being 3 steps out of bounds and boom, you hit him? Like, that was a boneheaded mistake. You're lucky the ref didn't throw out that handkerchief for the 315 yards. Once again, St. John's, they take that's an incompletion. I gotta ask, how much worse this would be if St. John's wide receivers were not stone hands. They didn't have stone hands. They can hold on to football. Would this only be a 3-0 game with 9 seconds left in the first half? This defense is not doing good at all. This is bad. Okay, who's calling a timeout now and why? I don't know why people keep calling timeouts. I get you don't get to bring in the half with you, but why? If you don't know what you're gonna do, admit that you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, it's still 10-0 at Wartburg over UWL Platteville. That's the scores. I'm really not going to be paying attention to, but so far the WIAC is being shut out on the day. Like, the WIAC is putting up a big old goose egg in the postseason. So let's see. St. John's just going to be content with just kneeling and going for the half, or are they going to run a play? Looks like they're going to run a play here. WL bringing the house. Two throws it gets out of bounds. 4 seconds on the clock. So we'll see what happens here now. I don't know why they're not just going to yell it, but I guess it makes sense why you're also kind of going balls to the wall because it is the postseason. So who cares? You'd rather go out swinging. Here it is. It's incomplete. And odds are now. Oh, there's some fighting. There's some fighting. That's going to be a penalty. There is going to be some penalties on that. Somebody somewhere did something. We got a big scrum of Eagles and St. John's players. Looks like they're able to clear it up, but there should. I'm surprised there's not a penalty of some kind there. And why are the Eagles coaches standing on the field? Can I ask how it's not a penalty for the coach walking literally onto the big five? I'm not the smartest man, but I know how this works. The Eagles, they're going to be bringing the house here. And they end the half with a sack. So miraculously, with a miracle from God, it is only 3-0. With a defense that has shown no signs of life and an offense that has shown even less signs of life. But yet miraculously, it is only 3-0, which is a miracle. I don't know how it's this bad. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say other than how. Just how did this Eagles team make the playoffs? I mean, yes, it's 3-0, but that score is misleading. The offense has not been able to do anything outside of the first possession in like one or two big runs by the running backs. This defense hasn't been able to stop anything. The only reason it even looks as good as it does right now is because the St. John's defense, they must have been watching the. I'm sure Thomas in the comment section probably agreed with this because he's a Packer fan. Were they watching the film of the Green Bay Packers wide receivers when they just keep going, and there goes the ball, and Jordan Love wants to like absolutely slap them upside the head? Let's see. Okay. Yes, Thomas, I had a great Thanksgiving. I enjoyed my time with the family. That Bear game was, I just sat there looking at my giant turkey leg and going, yep, this don't taste good. It used to. It is It's absolutely hilarious that the Bears let their head coach do the press conference and then they fired him. So, and fun fact, because I was watching it on a friend's TV at, at their house, their family for something, it went across the bottom line that he was fired as he was doing that press conference. And yes, I know it's only 3-0, Thomas, but in reality, from everything I've seen so far, that offensive line's got to start stepping up and buying their QB more time. That defense can't just keep letting these guys get wide open. And if St. John's receivers, like I said, wasn't pulling the classic Christian Watson when he's downfield a few times and the Packer receivers where they just flat out drop the ball, they would they would instead of being 3-0, it would be like a 28 to 0, 35-0 nightmare right now if they were able to actually hold on to the ball. So the fact that they had, and this is what should, as an Eagles fan, Thomas, should have you scratching your head going, what's going on? I'm a little concerned. Well, yes, the total yards are 123 combined. They only have 29 yards in the air. 94 of them came from the ground, and that's because they had some big chunk plays. But everything else, St. John's is dominating them on. St. John's has 12 first downs to our 7. And somehow we've only held on to the ball more. There's some audio issues. I don't think there are. It's just the chat is audio seems googly. That's not good. It shouldn't be. So it says the chat is keeps popping in and out. So I might have. It could be just. Hold on. I'm gonna toy around. I'm gonna use my YouTube thing on my phone to figure this out really quick. All right, guys. This is what halftime is for. Remember, this is what halftime is used for. We always use YouTube. Use your phone. No, figure this out. All right, let's see here. Guess everyone's gonna laugh. Yeah, it sounds like the audio on my side's working just fine when I pull it up on my phone listening here. So I will keep some tabs on that. And thanks for the heads up. Yeah, it's working now, but like I said, I will definitely keep some tabs on that to make sure it's working. It could also just have been like a spotty Wi-Fi connection or something. And Michigan and Ohio State are speeding up on each other. Yeah, maybe you were. Odds are you just had like a spotty Wi-Fi connection or something somewhere. But this, when they showed the stats for the everything that was going on, the time of possession, well, that's nice. They're losing on the scoreboard and a lot of the other stats that count. Like, do not look at the amount of third down conversions they have compared to us. Like, just don't look at that. That is, I'd say we have the worst third down defense in the playoffs right now. Says the chat's disconnected again. Let's try and figure this out. The fact that no, I don't want that app. I don't even have YouTube TV anymore. Got too expensive. It was way too expensive. So yep, let's see here. Hopefully this is working. It does say I have a slight bit of a delay. Any college games? Yeah, I got my eyes on this afternoon. I don't know. See, that's the joys of when the Badgers played yesterday. So I really am just kind of chilling. I'll just kind of be casually chilling out. Might have some games on in the background, doing my homework when this one is over, and just go from there. And on the end of the world, the end of the NFL tomorrow, I just have to pay attention to the Vikings because of where we live for all that industry stuff, and maybe just maybe we'll hammer up, have like some of the guys on and hammer out like a sports podcast from the perspectives of various fans in the area. Depends what I'm doing. Maybe it's too early to look at the Packer-Lion game because, let's face it, as of now, people say, oh, well, the Packers are going to win because the Lions defense is beaten and battered, but you do realize how many teams usually watch a lot of their players go down winded or a little more sore when they play on Sunday and have to turn around and play on Thursday, right? I don't think the Lions defense is going to be as hurt as people are on social media acting now. And I honestly think that Packer fans aren't going to like hearing this, but there is one team, well, actually, two teams better than them, and with Detroit and Philadelphia. Because I'll say this, Green Bay and Packer fans, you can get mad at this take all you want. You're not a Super Bowl team yet. You guys aren't a Super Bowl team. If you take off the blinders and look at it the way Bill did on his show once for the Bill Michaels show when they talked about this, Matt LaFleur and his defense and his scheming, they're great when they have a lead. The second he has to try and play comeback against a team that isn't like the Bears and snatches defeat from the jaws of victory, he cannot win games. The Packers, if they have a lead, are amazing. The second they fall behind, they even forget what this football is. And they just don't know what they're doing. And arguably, another thing that should scare Packer fans, you made the Bears, a Matt Eberflus-led Bears, look like we were Super Bowl contenders. If you need a blocked field goal prayer to beat the Bears, the second you play a team like Detroit or Philadelphia, good luck, you're going to get murdered. And it's not even going to be close. Say what you want. You can come up with all these excuses of, oh, well, we were a couple of missed field goals away back from when we had Narvison. Who cares? Everyone was saying how, oh, it's not Jared Goff weather or Detroit weather when it was 40 some odd degrees and raining in Lambeau. And you know what happened? The Lions marched into Lambeau, and it wasn't even close. They beat them back the Billy Club. The only reason that score looked closer than it was is because they didn't care. They ran the prevent nothing, we don't care defense. Same with the Vikings. You were down 28-7 to the Vikings. And yes, you only lost by like 6, I think it was. But the Vikings didn't give a two craps because they knew they could do whatever they wanted unless you had a miracle from God, they were going to beat you. So just accept the fact that you'll make the playoffs, you'll be a wild card team, but you're not going to win a Super Bowl. You're not. That's all I'm going to say is Green Bay is not a Super Bowl team, and I will dive into that later on the podcast as to why they're playoff caliber, and you might win the wild card game you're in, but this team will not be in an NFC championship game or the Super Bowl, unless they have the ultimate miracle from God. And just enjoy the fact that you're 9-3. Anyone complaining about 9-3 being in third place is not even a true fan, because it means you don't understand football. At least someone around the area actually understands and respects that take. Because I got news for you, Packer fans. It can always be worse. It can always be worse. You could have the McCaskies on your team. You could root for a team that's led by the McCaskey family. How long is halftime? How long are these half times? I think it's one of the few things the NFL has right there, halftime. Like, are they doing like a whole dead-on concert down there or something? Like, I'm not going to cue the Jeopardy music because I don't own that due to copyright reasons. And I don't feel like getting hit with a copyright infringement. Though college football halftimes, they do take their pretty time, don't they? Kind of wish ESPN Plus's D3 football thing for this, instead of just telling me the broadcast will resume shortly, would be like showing me scores and highlights from throughout the rest of the D3 postseason. Like, wouldn't that be a nice little touch? Yep. College football halftime does drag forever, and it's kind of annoying. Like, you can't tell me that the marching band is still out there when we've been sitting here for like 20 minutes, it seems. I don't even know if they do that at I can't grade the ESPN Plus broadcasters because I've had this muted while I'm doing this the whole time. But if they're anything like the camera crew they've had here, it's not that good. Like, it's not that good, probably. Because the camera quality for this game has been horrible. I couldn't even watch to see if St. John's made that field goal because they were too busy showing the offensive line. Which, yes, the offensive line doing their thing is sexy. Please no one misinterpret that. But, U.S. Army Blackhawk. But anyways, as I was saying, when people are watching this, we need to we need to give us a camera angle that shows us the damn field goal try. Give us the angle. You cannot tell me, even in a D3 game, you can't set up a camera behind the field goal post so we can see the damn kick. Yes, the loggers and Steam camera people are better, but the way this camera's been, you could have given a Polaroid to a 5-year-old and have better camera angles and quality than this. It's bad. And then ESPN wonders why we all make fun of them and mock them. Well, and also, yep, this is the postseason, and they're still fumbling that bad. I would also argue that ESPN Plus kind of did fumble that one badly with the Northwoods League postseason too, and the Northwoods League, that is one of the few things I would say they fumbled on, is if you don't have ESPN Plus, the fans can't watch it. They can't listen to it on their local. And that's one of the few things I'd say that the loggers have fumbled on is, you know what I miss the days of? When I could go to my radio that's just off the camera there by my window, giving me this nice natural lighting you see. walk over there, punch in 102.7, and be listening to the Logger game, even if it's the postseason, and listen to the game. Not the, if you don't pay money to be in there or pay to watch it on ESPN Plus behind that paywall, you don't get to know what's going on with your team. That's that is not how you build up. That's not how you build the following for a league on fans. People like me who love baseball, like don't get me wrong, the Loggers are one of the big things that built my love of the game. And you know why that was? Because even when I couldn't, when me and my family couldn't pay to watch the games, to going there with our butts in the bleachers, we were able to a when we had when we were at somewhere with an internet connection or the computer wasn't being used for something else, hop on Northwoods League, what on whatever whatever existed before Northwoods League TV became a thing, and watch it for free there. Or two, turn on our radio and listen to the game on our radios. That is how you build up a following. So I highly doubt the Kapankis are hearing this, but if they are somehow, some way, somebody tell them, get a, yes, Thomas, I know you can still watch a free thing account. I have one, but that's another problem. Yeah, make an account for some. You know how many people don't want to do that, and that turns them off right there because they don't want an account cluttering up 500 different things. So if I could just give one thing of wisdom to the Kapankis for business stuff, I would tell them pick up the phones with literally any of the local radio stations, whether it's Midwest Family, though Midwest, I would say there's obviously you gotta eliminate the sports station because I can tell you Thomas why the Northwoods League's on ESPN Plus only. It's because they took Disney's corrupt money. They took Disney's dirty money. So the days are long gone where we will never get to his ESPN mandates on only their platform. So we will never get to have the days of the game on the radio again. So I would, if I could tell the Northeast to do one thing, I'd look them to go tell ESPN we'll renew our contract with you, but we're putting our games on local radio again. Okay, looks like they're finally warming up. They're just now going through the warm ups before the second half. But anyways, the showing scores. Who has put in the work for this league, and now 10-7 to where the WIC is not getting shut out as a whole anymore. Platteville's having to carry the conference once again. But yeah, if I could do one thing to save local sports leagues like that, like what Northwoods is, we go back to the days where you could listen to the championship game on the radio and not have to have ESPN Plus and an ESPN commentator who can't even say lacrosse correctly. Also, how do you not say lacrosse of all places correctly? Oh, thank God, we're finally starting the second half. That was wow, ladies and gentlemen. When we went into the half, we were at 1 hour and 6 minutes. We are at an hour 30 when I'm rounding off before we get. We're we're still technically not to the second half kickoff yet. That is pathetic. Not as pathetic as all the advertisements still saying, "Don't worry, we finally open after COVID." I didn't know there were still places playing pandemic. All right, folks, we are finally. Oh, that was weird. How I went from an hour 29, 59, hour 30, hour 29, 29 back to hour 30 of the same day. The weird little things the guy notices in his life. But it's looking like the Eagles are going to be kicking the ball off to St. John's and their high-powered offense. Assuming we can kick the damn ball. This is worse than basketball, guys. This is making basketball look like a well-paced fast sport. Now, let's see what happens here. Yeah, the kick is up. As if be a fair catch, it's a 10. How does that work when a fair catch is a 10 in college? So like a touchback, is there a 10? What happens? Looks like they're going to start back there. But, well, I started with 20. I didn't realize that was doing that in college as a touchback, but oh, they started at their own 25, so I guess they did a touchback. Just weird. Here it is. They handed off to the running back, and he's already gotten like 5 or 6 yards on this one. St. John's offense picking up right where they left off. Oh, yeah, it's the season for all these holiday sales commercials. Yeah, we commercialize Christmas way too much. Way too much. It is now second down and 5. Hand it off to the running back again, and he's still going. And he doesn't get brought down until like the 45-yard line. So they went from the 30 to the 45. That is a huge pickup of 15 yards for St. John's on the ground. Yep. Okay, so 44. It's a gain of 14. But yeah, that Eagles defense need a lot of work. They need a lot of work, and they haven't done it yet. They handed off to the running back again, and oh boy. And well, after 3 plays, they're already at the Eagles side of the 50. At the Eagles 47-yard line. This is getting interesting. Let's see how this is going. This game is second down and 1. That's the shortest 1 yard I've seen in a while. But not enough. He's knocked out of bounds at the 30, maybe 31-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. But after 4 plays, they are already deep in Eagles territory. It's looking like he went out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So we'll see what happens here. They spotted the Eagles 31. So 4 plays, and they're right at the Eagles 31-yard line. Run it off to the running back again. This time he has nowhere to go. And forward progress is going to be gone. Or is it going to assume forward progress? Yep, it is. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully this. What the hell is this thing tweaking out now? Oh, hopefully this is working, and we're going to have to do some impromptu flying here, make sure this works. St. John's shotgun formation, or are they going to actually throw the ball here finally? Derek Dyson, yeah, he's looking for an open guy. He throws it deep downfield, wide open, walks into the end zone for a touchdown. St. John's. Wide open. Oh yeah, it's still working. I can hear it clear as day. I don't know what my thing's doing, but a little bit slight delay here, but still working. Anyways, yeah, that is going to be a first down. Not first down. That is going to be a touchdown, not a first down, to make this pending Mr. Point a 10-point game. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. The kick is up. It is good. St. John's, it just took them 6 plays to march down the field and score a touchdown like it was nothing on this Eagles defense. They left him wide open. He literally just waltzed on into that end zone. Thomas, I can tell you that defense is bad. I don't know if you're going to want to hear this, but this has been the defense I have been pointing out all year on my show and how they are not that good. And I was scratching my head when I heard they made the postseason with that defense and going, okay, I guess we'll send. We'll see what happens. This defense is not that good, as we just saw with him being left wide open. We'll see what happens as they get with the kickoff here. Well, that the wind knocked it off the tee. Yeah, that defense was rough there. They got roughed up. Also, because the NCAA is now legal to sell beer at college football games, you think these D3 teams start to sell beer at their games? In Wisconsin, that would be the ultimate moneymaker for UWL if you sell beer at your football games. People would buy it. We would buy the beer and not care. Yep, they have the holder out there. Not like this weird dynamic kickoff thing the NFL has. The 12th man down there and has to bolt the second the ball's kicked. Is up. And the Eagles are going to try and return this. It gets to about the 30-yard line and is brought down. Like the 32-yard line. I couldn't exactly tell at first because of the whole pile of people. Hopefully, Eagles fans get to see their offense pop up here and get something going soon. In other words, this game will be going off the rails faster than the New York Jets did with Aaron Rodgers. And I'm running out of analogies to use for things going bad because we've used the Jordan Love and his receivers dropping the ball nonstop. They hand it out to the running back. He's got some open room. He's to the 40, the 50, the 45, and brought down around the 40, at the 44-yard line of St. John's, and that was needed for the Eagles. That was a big run by the Eagles running back. I don't know who number 30 is exactly on that roster, but I will get to the bottom of this eventually later. But that was a big run by the Eagles. That just shows how their ground game has become more explosive than the passing game. Here it is. They hand it off to the running back again, but this time St. John's defense is all over it. The defensive tackle got it. And there's some more shoving. There was some more pushing and shoving there. That um one, what kind of blocking was there by the lineman? And two, how did the UWL running back not get penalized for literally putting his hands in the guy's face, shoving him on the play? Either way, after a loss of 4, so we have second down and 14. They are in the I formation. I'd be really concerned if they ran a T formation here. The quarterback has to get rid of it really quick and brought down. There is laundry on the ground. I'll see what this penalty is, because there was someone out of the. They did have the running back. That's not roughing the passer. Let's see this play. Yeah, I guess it could be roughing the passer, but I don't really see. I didn't really see it there because he was getting hit as he threw it. And in a way, it kind of shows how football players are a little more soft than they used to be. But it's first down and 10 for the Eagles. This is about the part of the field their offense has been stalling out so far all day. And once again, they hand it off to the running back, and he's brought down pretty much right away. Everyone that's here watching this, congratulations! You're watching the one guy probably streaming a D3 football game like this. And congratulations for bearing this out. And looks like Michigan's marching down the field as Ohio State. Wouldn't that be hilarious if Michigan won that game again? Here we also play, and it looks like he's out of bounds before the first down. Marker is going to be third and short here. On what was a QB keeper. I have so many questions on how that block was holding illegal block with wrapping his arm around the guy's neck and going up full WWE on him. This game has had a lot of questionable moments, like the fact that it's only 10-0. There's not 4-2 for me. And there's Niels. Going back still on speed, still going, and touchdown Eagles. It was a touchdown for UWL. They are officially on the board. It took until the 9:22 point in the third quarter, but they have officially found the end zone and gotten on the board. The Eagles wasted no time to line up for that extra point try. I don't know why it says 0-0. I didn't know there was a such thing as 0 down. It was 0 down. But here it is for the extra point try. Kick is up. It is good. It is now 10-7 St. John's. After a 20-plus yard touchdown run and having to do a maneuver around the referee, but he still got the touchdown. So to be fair, you could technically bulldoze the referee because he's part of the field of play. I just don't recommend it. But you could, if you wanted to, bulldoze your way through the ref in your way, only solely as the fact that they have part of the field of play. I would say arguably the Eagles running back room is the only thing that's kept them relevant all year. If you take out that running back room, we're not sitting here watching them play in the second round of the postseason. They would have been down with like the UW Stephen Points type um, part of the standings when it comes to WIAC. So that's what the playoff teams look like up there. So yeah, our running backs have kept us relevant and carried the team literally, or most of defense. Anyways, the kickoff is up. Nice sliding grab. We sure this guy wasn't also an outfielder, but the way he kept his eye on the ball, sliding to catch it. Like, I think there's no way that guy didn't play baseball in high school or something with the way he looked like a center fielder doing that. Man, and also those of you who didn't ask, my baseball pants are just over there off camera. And no, you don't want to see how dirty those things are. They're not like any. Let's see what the Eagles do here. St. John's has the ball once again. They hand it off to their running back, and he's still on his feet. He gets about two, maybe three out of that one. We'll see what happens here. When this game is over, I am going to go chow down on this chocolate bar because I'm not going to chow down on it live on air. It might miss a big play, but we all know that chocolate bar will not change. All right, here it is, 2nd and 6. I didn't realize you got 4 out of that one. There's the snap, and they fake the handoff to the running back. St. John, he gets off to his receiver. He gets it. There's another big chunk play by the St. John's. Cookies and cream. The good old-fashioned Hershey's cookies and cream. That's the kind of bar I got. But yep, the Eagles, once again, right when it looked like they could have possibly got a sack, St. John's just gets rid of it really quick and has another big chunk play. I guess that is part of the gamble for that is part of the gamble when you're sending the house like they are in the books here again. And the running back still gets past the 50-yard line for a gain of like 6 or 7. Whoever the person on the UWL Eagles sideline is in all camouflage, looking like he's about ready to go into the woods hunting. I salute you because you look like you'd rather be out hunting, or you're just wearing your hunting gear so you stay warm. Either way. Uh, yeah, Thomas. You know what? You know what it means when defense keeps giving up chunk plays. Like you know what people say about defenses that give up those big plays and get ran on all the time. Another play. That's another easy pitch and catch first down. So it's now 1st and 10, 1st St. John's once again. And once again, here they are marching down the field on this defense. And also for all you people who are out shopping on Black Friday looking for these big deals, I have to laugh because I was able to get some pairs of jeans and bought something practical for next to nothing. Well, you guys are getting the big, sexy technology tech stuff you don't need. The Eagles they're showing full blitz, though it looks like the play is blown dead because odds are somebody jumped. Let's see if it's a neutral zone infraction or a false start or offsides. And it's a cha-cha. So St. John's is going to move back 5 yards on the false start here. We'll see if that does anything with if that helps the Eagles' defense or not. Now that's 1st and 15. The way St. John's offense has been all day, they can get all that back in the snap of one finger. Like they can get it all back real quick here. Also, I like how D1's halftime was a lot quicker than D3's. Like they just boom, 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 boom. Okay, here you go. We gotta keep going. See what happens here now with the 1st and 15 shotgun formation. St. John's got some movement under center. Oh, his quarterback had all day to throw that ball and get back to at least the original line of scrimmage or around there. He had all day. There's just nothing deep downfield. It is now 2nd down and 11. So we'll see what happens here now. I don't know which situation is more interesting, my employer's kitchen or the UWL defense. They snap the ball, they hand it off to the running back. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It's the third down and 10. We'll see what St. John's strategy is here on a third and 10, as both teams are switching out everything on their offensive and defenses. As the Eagles, well, I don't even know what you call this package. What kind of formation is that? St. John's once again, 5 wide, let it fly. We sure they don't have Mike McCarthy on as their coach. Well, it worked. It worked. You got another first down out of that. May not have been by much, but there's another gain of 10 or more. Oh, was just a quick little screen pass. And need I rest my case anymore when it comes to the Eagles and third down defense being a problem? The other thing that has me shocked is that this is only a 10-7 game. Also shocked that Michigan is tied with Ohio State at 10. St. John's, they throw it deep downfield. It is caught. It is caught for first down at the Eagles 11 there. Once again, knocking on the doorstep. Yeah, but looks like Ohio State just got mixed up. Yeah, Michigan. Man, Ohio State's not even that good. Ohio State is definitely overrated. They should have been blowing Michigan out. Let's see here. It's now first and 10. Then another timeout. It is 13-7. Wartburg over top of Platteville, which means Platteville has once again held Wartburg to another field goal. Holy cow! Mount Union blew out John Carroll 42-7. That that is massive. North Central's up 28-3 over Whitworth. That's in North Central. Hopefully, you don't have any Atlanta Falcon fans seeing that scoreboard on your sideline because they might be a little scared. But anyways, yeah. But they're still a touchdown, an extra point can win them that game over Wartburg. So WIC has very much been laying an egg in the postseason this year. Very much laying an egg. Shotgun formation here for St. John's. St. John's QB. He has all the time in the world. The fact that nobody got open, he just kept moving backwards. Kind of, I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but his offensive line gave him all the time in the world to, at the very least, get out of the pocket and throw the ball away. And he just went right into a 16-yard sack. That is brutal. Like, that is extremely brutal. Well, let's see what they do here on 2nd and 26. Gets it off to his receiver, and they get to the 21-yard line. They're going to, at the very least, try and set up a chip shot field goal on third down and long. honest, I don't think whatever you're saying that you would say to the defense is going to work. It's third down and 20. We'll see what happens here. They got shotgun formation for St. John's with some movement. The Eagles one missed tackle and much more than a sack. He throws it in it. It's caught for a touchdown. He ended up getting the touchdown. Third down and 20 turned into a touchdown. I don't know how, but dude, that should have been a sack and then stuff. And he throws it up on the wing of prayer in the double coverage. And then his guy came down and got it for the touchdown. Went up and got it for that touchdown. That was wow. I'm gonna have to give credit. That was impressive. That that is a play where you give credit where credit is due. And when you quarterback can not only evade the sack the right time, but no, he has enough trust to throw that ball up there, knowing that there's two defenders there, but that you'll go up and get it or very least knock it away. It was impressive. That is an impressive touchdown. And now it's going to be 17-7 St. John's. Here with a minute 56 to go in the third quarter. But that was an impressive touchdown. Like, wow. Just, wow. That his guy went up and got that for him is insane. And it looks like Ohio State is still trapping the bed against Michigan. But that was no matter who you're going for. Whenever you see a catch like that, you gotta give them a tip of the cap. That was amazing. That, that was something else right there. All right, so the kickoff was up. Eagles. Did they catch? Oh, nothing happened. Here, I feel all. At least my apartment, I don't feel it unless I'm next to a window or a door. But it's nice. In here. Really nice and comfy. So yeah, that's 17-7. Once again, that third down defense struck with infamy. Like that was, I don't know what I'm supposed to say other than third down defense. That exists. That's your third down defense. That was impressive. That was impressive. That third down and 20 resulted in a touchdown. That there's a low snap shotgun formation handed off to the running back. And he's brought down at around 30. St. John's defense is St. John's is finally getting it up to the full pedal in the metal, everything like they normally are. And the running back had absolutely nowhere to go gets brought down right away. Holy cow. He didn't get a gain of 4 out of it. And that, all 4 yards probably came from when he was airborne. It's now 3rd down and 6. Eagles need a first down here. They throw it up. He gets the first down. They're they're around the 40-yard line here now. They they need something, but they ain't going to get a whole lot of it. Like, holy cow. This is getting something somewhere. Here it is. That's a running play, and the running back gets. Oh, we go. We got to the right of it. Like, that is incredible. That is going to be the end of the third quarter. The Eagles are trailing 17-7 as they have given up two touchdowns in the third quarter, and, and they have gotten their lone score of the game. It is still 13-7. Wartburg over top of Platteville in the fourth quarter. There are there's still a small handful of games going on. We'll see what happens here now, as it is second down for the Eagles at the start of the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation. Snap. They give it to the receiver with Aaron Rodgers. Here we go. Reverse. They get back to maybe the original line scrimmage. Give or take a few, maybe got a few extra. It's going to be third and long here. It is now third and long. Yep, third and 8. Closest the Eagles have gotten. Closest the Eagles have gotten is like third and here it is. QB running. He cuts himself. He's brought down. He's going to be short. Or they going to give it to him. Looks like they're going to give him the first down. It looks like he has the first down. How did they give that to him? His knee was a yard short. It should have been 4th and 1. That's the forward progress and brought him out. They gave him the first down. I don't know how, but they did. Let's see what happens here. They hand it off to the running back. The running back, and he gets to about the 45-yard line. All of St. John's before being brought down. And the highlight of Michigan's season is right now. Here it is. It's 17-7. Eagles trying to get this back to a one-score game. Shotgun formation. They once again run another running back screen. They get to about the 40-yard line to make it third and short. I don't know why Janice is running all these screens, but he is. Unless he's not making the offensive play, the offensive coordinator. And he's in charge of the defense. I don't know how it works, but either way, whoever's making these play calls right now is working with only seems to be only running screen passes. It's a third down alone, the shortest third down they've had all day. They get to the running back. He got the first down and then some. Looks like there was. I would be surprised. I'm surprised that there's not a penalty there with the way that the UWL player just absolutely bamboozled somebody intentionally. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter for the game. It's tied at 10. Michigan. Oh, man. Michigan wins that game. Well, the Eagles have one broken tackle, two broken tackles, and brought down because he fell down after that second broken tackle. They are inside St. John's 30, but one of the players is slow to get up. And in these weather conditions, who can blame him? It's cold as ice out there. Oh, and he's holding his he's hurt. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate that that's happened. That is really sad. You don't ever want to see that, but oh boy. Oh boy. That is something. This defense is also on another level. Okay, it would be nice if you could show us the scores of these other games now, please. And please, and thank you. Also, UWL, hurry up, get this game over with. I kind of want to get my candy bar, and I got things to do. So just win the game already, please. Those have been a week full losing. So if they lose, it'd be on par with me as well. So let's see what happens here. Why? Why was the camera showing the ESPN? You're a bunch of numbskulls. Right here it is. The Eagles high formation. Handed off to the running back. He'll bulldoze his way easily for 4 or 5 yards for a first down. It's about the only thing the Eagles got going for them is their ground game. They're going to have to run the ball. But pretty soon, the clock now is not their friend. They have to. They're going to have to get the passing game going here. Like they are going to have to. St. John sniffed out the run, notice what they're going to do. The clock is still running. They are going to have to throw the ball. If UWL wants a chance of getting back in this game, they're going to have to start throwing the football. They are going to have to start throwing that ball. God, that is so depressing seeing the Badgers with a losing record, not even the top part of the Big Ten standings because we have a losing record. There it is. So they throw the ball. It's another running back screen. 2nd and 7. It's now 3rd down again. Open up the playbook. Do a play action. Anything. Take a chance here. It's getting late. Take your chances. Take your chances. It's getting late. You're gonna have to take your chances. Come on, guys. Take your chances. It's getting really late. They run the ball again. The running back makes a couple moves. He should have first down. North, obviously, St. John's thinks he's short, so it's a 4th down. I think he got it. It's 4th down and 1. You have to go for it. This is 4 down territory. You got to go for it. You got to run the QB sneak in it. Work. Get it? If they do, that's going to be a game. With the way St. John's. There's some moving out of the pile. There's been no official indication yet of where it is. Both teams playing out. North Central jumping up and down, and they stuffed them. It is a turnover on downs. They spotted him short. He did not get it. He was that was the game. He knew it. They had to go for it, knowing it. They failed miserably. They had no choice but to go for that. So it was St. John's ball, first and 10. This is the closest the Eagles have gotten to the two, this, from the outside of the touchdown drive. UWL's most productive drive ended in another turnover on down. It's been good rough. There's North Central. The Tigers can toy around here and watch the clock as they can. Drop back, he throws. Caught for completion. And he stayed in bounds, running, or rather strategically kept the clock running. We'll see what happens here with 8:45 to go in the game. North Central is absolutely in no hurry, knowing that it is a 17-7 game. They can do whatever they want to mess with UWL. And unless there's they stop. There's a penalty on this one. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I don't know what. Obviously, a pre-snap penalty. Those of you wondering, even without Jim Harbaugh and the national championship style team, Michigan Wolverines are about to go into Ohio State and possibly pull off the upset. God, I love college football. There it is. Michigan handed off front. Of course, Ohio State to use that last time out. Run another play on fourth. Make it fourth and goal. If they don't score, run down the clock as much until like they have no choice. Call timeout, and yeah, it was a false start on St. John's. It's going to be a first 15 that does stop the clock. So let's see what happens here. As I don't know what's taking so long. It's letting me know I watched the end of the Michigan Ohio State game too, which is kind of nice. You gotta love rivalry week, don't you? Those of you not watching the Michigan Ohio State game is a disappointment. See here, it's a deep. These throws a deep. I could not tell where it was the camera angle. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Why would I not have that one on? Because that is the game. It's now third and goal. Ohio State's out of timeout. Michigan, they hand it off, running it up the middle, intentionally draining the clock on purpose. Ohio State, yeah, they know it's fourth and goal, but Michigan's about to make it where you're going to have to try and go down the field with less than a minute and no timeouts. St. John's, well, they're in the huddle. Second and 15. The clock stopped at 8:06. This has been these games are just showing what the Iron Bowl being on ABC is going to feel weird, but yes, I'm going to watch it. But it's not quite have the same clip to having it where you go for the game on Fox, Iron Bowl on CBS, and then like go and the big Pac-12 rivalry on ABC at the end of the night. It just doesn't hit quite the same. Team with more rushing yards won the last 22 meetings between Ohio State and Michigan. Michigan has 170 to Ohio State 77 in that game. We still have absolutely nothing happening in the UWL St. John's game other than they put the clock back to 8:16. There's a minute 29 left. Why is the clock stopped? Why did they have a clock stop? Oh, yeah, there it is. The clock is running. Yep. Oh, man. There's a minute 20 and 30 seconds. Yeah. There it is. There's a run. St. John's runs it. Bring up third and long. No, the clock here. The same way Michigan's the clock because, well, a bit. They're going to pull time out 1 second on that play clock and like in like 40 seconds on the play on the actual clock of the game. Yep, timeout, 48 seconds in the game. Kick field goal. That'll kill some more time. St. John's looking, throws it, it's complete. They get him out of bounds. So UWL still has a little bit of life. The clock is running. They never brought him out of bounds, so the clock is still running. St. John's receiver was able to go down without coming out of bounds to keep that clock running. And UWL, they are going to be. It's looking like the Eagles are going to be coming back to the frozen Mississippi River for the winter. A high snap on the punt to kick it up. That thing hung in the air for a while. He's got to return. He's to the 50. And he's to the 45 before being brought down. And that's arguably the biggest kick return I've seen in a while. Ohio State's going to have to try and go down the field with 45 seconds and 0 timeouts. Unless they have a prime Aaron Rodgers, I don't see it happening. But that's what makes college football fun. Just look at that 8 overtime game that happened last night between Georgia and Georgia Tech. By the way, I was also awake for all 8 overtimes. And it was insane. I had to see how that one ended. So let's see it now here with what UWL can do with 6:28 on the clock, down by 10. They are going to need a miracle. They throw it. Another quick dink and dunk pass. And he is not able to get out of bounds. North Central kept him in bounds. UWL is going to have to take some shots down the field. You cannot keep doing this dink and dunk. Oh, it's been working for a while. With 6 minutes in the fourth quarter, down by 10, you have to take some shots down the field. What are they doing here? You got to take those shots downfield. Here's the big handoff to the running back. The QB's running. He keeps himself. He gets it. Does he go out of bounds? Let's see. They took a thing. I can't even see if the clock is still running or not. I cannot. Yeah, the clock is still running. He never got out of bounds. They have to start taking some deeper shots here. At this point, you cannot keep playing it safe. They do another screen pass. He breaks one tackle. And he got out of bounds. That stopped the clock, but you cannot keep doing this dink and dunk and run because you can't with 5 minutes. Yeah, the clock is back and running again. You have to. You gotta take a shot here. Forget this dink and dunk when you get first down. Take the damn shot downfield. You have no choice. And they got first down, but another dink and dunk, 3-yard pass. They're going to let you keep doing this dink and dunk pass, killing the clock. They don't care. They're going to let you keep killing the clock. This is take the shot to the end zone. Go for it. You have nothing to lose at this point. It is now going to be 3rd and 9 for Ohio State with 35 seconds left in the game, down by 3. There we go. They finally take that shot downfield, and hey, look what happens when you take a shot downfield. You get a touchdown. You take your shot downfield, you had a guy wide open, and you score a touchdown. It's amazing how that works. So here we are, pending the extra point, we'll make it a 3-point game. A little snap there. I was the one trying. Can you imagine Michigan recall timeout? I wish we could do a timeout there. It would have been 4th down. Oh, okay. We had them some last right for life. So the extra point is they blocked it. They blocked the extra point. Mario Santos, is that you? Is that you out there? Anyways, it's now a 4-point game because the extra point got blocked. It's still a one-score game with a score of 17-13. Let's see how the Ohio State Michigan game ends here. All Michigan needs to do is well, 2 more stops. Wartburg is beating Platteville 19-7. The WIC is going for it. Kick the extra point. Don't go for 2. I don't care if the analytics say kick the extra point. Because even if the extra point gets blocked, you're only down by 4 instead of a 3-point game. Granted, the 2-point try would have been the same result, but I'd rather that. Oh yeah, even on ESPN Plus for the D3 thing, they threw the score update of the Ohio State Michigan game and complete. Was not turnover on downs. Michigan pulled off the upset. Michigan walked into Ohio State and beat Ohio State even without Harbaugh in that championship defense. Michigan owns Ohio State now. Oh, man. There is a penalty. Let's see what the penalty is. Did they just give? Yeah, was it, did they just try and get? Or is it? Or is it this unsportsmanlike conduct celebrating probably because the game's over. Ohio State lost. They know it. This guy with an unsportsmanlike conduct sees what it looks like, which those all it's going to do is move Michigan backwards and they take their game. John's do a quick screen pass here. The only thing the Packers own is one of the most cocky fan bases that needs a reality check. Thomas. The only thing. And I mean it. The only thing the Packers own is a fan base that lives in expectation of really cocky. Yeah, Michigan walked into Ohio State and beat them. So if Penn State wins today, Penn State plays Oregon in the Big Ten title game. And if Penn State loses and Indiana wins, Indiana goes to a Big Ten title game. Good God. And with the worst tackling I've seen in my life, to the 30, the 25, 20, 50, 10, 5, touchdown St. John's. And once again, what down was it? You guessed it. Third down. This third down defense is pathetic. And that's also gonna be your tag because yeah. Let's look at this. One missed tackle. And then boom, there he goes. The defense there was no catching up to him. He was just gone after that one tackle. Touchdown and a half, 23-13. It's now a 10-point game. The kick is up. It is good. The fans watch the kick go over their head even. I had the answer, Thomas, to your question about the grassy rain. I had my moment in the sun. I enjoyed it. Now I go on with my everyday life. Just keep hammering out my stuff. I had my moment in the sun. Now I just keep doing my own. Yeah, St. John's offensive line and also has just shown what some of us have been saying all year about the Eagles defense and how it is problematic. Like extremely problematic. Okay, let's see college football playoff people find a way to still sneak Ohio State and even with the 12-team playoff in Alabama. We had that chance now for no reason. So here comes the kickoff in an 11-point game with 2:38. At this point, the game is over. UWL calls the fair catch, but yeah, this one's definitely going to come to an end. St. John's, no, after they scored that touchdown, knew very much that they won. A lot of fighting after the game between Ohio State and Michigan, but Ohio State kind of isn't that good. Kind of wish the Badgers could be in a moment like this where we ticked off Ohio State that much. I wish the Badgers could do this to Ohio State. That'd be fun. Anyways, yeah, those QB take a shot downfield, incomplete. I don't know why you're waiting until a 2:32 point down 11 to start taking shots. Better late than never, I guess. And the wide receiver had to play defensive back, so the defensive back did not intercept it. And the QB intercepted. That is over now. The QB just got picked off. This game is really over now. Yeah, those the Eagles, they checked out for lunch. They're done. They just we're done for the year. That is the worst. That is the worst offensive awareness I have ever seen by the extra blocker. He just stood there. And by the time he turns around, his quarterback is under siege. That is horrible. Well, St. John's has the ball. 2:25 up 11. They can do whatever they want to milk the clock. Maybe even score again here with the way the Eagles defense They're running. They'll get a gain of a couple. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, the clock is stopped, so I don't know. If UWL called a timeout here, thinking that this game isn't whatever. Whatever. On the length of that timeout, let's get to Auburn and see if we can get another Auburn win the football game. And we are still getting Tennessee and Vanderbilt, with Vanderbilt putting up a fight. Wait, is Vanderbilt bowl eligible this year? If so, that's impressive. Also, I hate how all the bowl games are on ESPN. So I can't really watch any of the bowl games anymore. It's sad. Yeah, Vanderbilt showed that it is possible to still. Yeah, they're 6-5. Vanderbilt's bowl eligible this year. That's impressive. It's also sad that Tennessee is really bad with them. And that quarterback for Tennessee is going to get killed right like that. So yeah, we're not quite getting to the Bama game yet, apparently. I'm just more impressed with the fact that Vanderbilt has a winning record. Oh, so the Eagles call another timeout. Obviously, did they call another timeout? 2-minute warning. Well, we got to think. Has it been done to where I don't think it's happened in my lifetime where Vanderbilt has been better than the Badgers? I don't think it's ever been done before. But yeah, Vanderbilt is far better. So yeah, we got the 2-minute warning here. The 13-24 game in favor of St. John's. The St. John's student section looks like they're ready to go celebrate with all their friends for their team moving on to the third round. Unless there is a miracle out in Minnesota. See what happens here. Quarterback, high formation hands off to the running back. It's a gain of absolutely nothing, but they can just milk the clock now. Yep, UWL calls another timeout. How many timeouts they have, I don't know. But this is actually getting kind of pathetic and depressing. Is it 3rd and 9 or 4th and 9? Because they haven't updated the graphic yet. It's 3rd and 9. Oh, I was going to do whatever they want for one more play. So we'll see what happens here. It says 3rd down and 9. St. John's over top of UW Lacrosse, 24-13. Coming up next is Alabama and Auburn, which probably won't be much of a football game. At the same time, it could be a football game. Monday Night Football is Browns at Browns. Who came up with that game and thought, you know what? We should put this on national television. We should have the Browns and Broncos on national TV. Whoever came up with that, you're really lucky Bo Nix is overperforming. Like, really, really lucky. All right, shotgun formation, 3rd and 8. Your QB. Yeah, he just ran and slid down on purpose, knowing he had no intention of throwing that ball. He just didn't that on purpose, knowing that it would force the Eagles to kill another timeout. They just know, like, this game is. It's always great watching a game where they just all of them just know that this thing's gonna be over before it actually is. So we'll see what happens here. It's fourth down and 17, a minute 46. The punting unit is probably going to come up. Then we'll have the field. Wow, that would be something else. SMU is number 9 in the nation. Oh, let's see here. Yep, the punting unit, full max protection. Full thing. The punt is up. He's trying to return it. He cannot make as many moves this time. Gets brought down at the 20. The UWL, minute 36, down by 11. We'll see what happens here. Not looking the greatest. It's looking like the Eagles season's going to come to a close. But at the same time, there has been a lot of weird things that happen in the football game. Insert the kicks. Football game here. And Vanderbilt having a winning record this year. There it is. Take another shot downfield. It looks like he caught it out of bounds. Yep. So they stopped the clock. He's a yard short. Once again, they're doing the whole dink and dunk stuff. Looks good for stat padding, I guess, but yep, they get that one down. The inbound, middle of the field, they're going to let you take that shot all day, every day, twice on Sunday. There is no. What kind of hurry up? On this tackle. You got a blocker. Now. You're going to have to keep it going. You got to try and keep it going. A minute 11 left, down by 11. That touchdown they gave up is really going to hurt them here now. That touchdown's really going to hurt. Going to take a shot to the field. He's going to run for it. And drop down. He did not get out of bounds, and that's going to do it. That is pretty much the game. Timeout Eagles. That's probably their third and final. So 50 seconds down by 11, unless they have the miracle of all miracles, it is looking like St. John's is going to move on to the third round. And UWL, their third down defense gave up a very costly touchdown that went from like here to Idaho, Minnesota type far. Yes, I have an idea of how far the drive is. It's long, it's boring, and it sucks. But a second down and 10, 50 seconds. The Eagles, at this point, they might as well just take one more shot. You might as well take two more shots down the field and then go home. This game is clearly over. At this point, the game is over. It's an 11-point deficit. Another dink and dunk in the middle of the field, knowing that you're going to get that every time. So they're just gonna spike it real quick, and they do. So they'll stop the clock. Spike it at 40 seconds. Somehow St. John's. That lineman somehow got underneath him and almost got an interception. That would have been impressive. Big shot downfield, tipped up, complete. Third down and 10. This is probably going to be a lot. The Eagles down to their last two plays of the season. Let's see what happens here. It's been a week full of losing for this guy. Snap. Takes a shot downfield. Incomplete. All right, so it's now 4th and 10. The Eagles might as well heave up one more. They need a prayer shot with 32 seconds. If they get the touchdown, then you still have to somehow convert the outside kick and then go downfield again, which is doable, but it is a miracle. It would require a miracle. There's shot downfield. First down. You have to hurry it. You have to either hurry up. First down. Once again, snap it. Snap it. Oh, he threw it. He's trying to throw it. Throws it. I don't know why. I guess this one we might as well just try and go for the touchdown and make it look prettier than it actually was. I think at this point you might as well. That touchdown they gave up at the end is really hurting them here. Throws it incomplete. 3rd and 7 to 13 seconds left here to go in the game. So no matter what happens now, St. John's is going to move on to the second round of the postseason. They're going to move on to the third round. The question is, can the Eagles at least get one more pride touchdown before we go home? Dancing, throws it, incomplete. 6 seconds, 4th and 7. They will not. This game is. You might as well just say screw. Really. And that's about right. That's about right. The Eagles season ends on a select. Final score: UWL 13, St. John's 24, and just like that, the Eagles are going home. Their football season's over, and good God, that third down defense is atrocious. Like they got a lot of problems to fix with that because that was bad. So all of you who have watched this, thank you. I'm now going to go on to watching some other games and doing my own stuff. Until then, hope you have a good day.